Диана, да. Приветствую, друзья! Сегодня я бы хотела с вами поделиться очень интересной практикой. Правда, начало, к сожалению, у меня не записалось, но то, что есть, в целом здесь мастер описывает практику. Очень интересные ученые. Прочитайте про его открытие, они просто перевернут вашу картину мира. И надеюсь, что вам будет это полезно.
Or operating heavy machinery. And if you're listening to this on audio, please only do these exercises when you are not driving and when you're in a place that's safe. It's very, very important. But I want you to have this information. Heart-brain harmony, it's the beginning. It just opens the door to a vast array of human potential. Super learning, super memory, super perception are included in these and much, much more. So when you begin thinking about heart-brain coherence, heart-brain harmony, rather than thinking of this as the end, say, okay, I've done my meditation. If you can think of this as the doorway to what comes next, it's only the beginning. And it's the beginning that helps you to write a new chapter in the new human story. Because it is the beginning of self-regulation, your ability to self-regulate your own biology, your ability to trigger your own healing, your own longevity. And the bottom line to everything I'm saying to you is the better you know yourself, the less you will fear change in a changing world. The better you know yourself, the less you're going to fear other people as the world is being pushed together and we meet new cultures and new religions. The less you're going to fear those things. And for me, perhaps the most important thing is the better you know yourself, the less you will fear yourself. The less you will fear the power that is dormant within your body, and the more willing you will be to awaken and embrace that power. That's why I wanted to share this with you today. Of harmonizing the heart and the brain as part of the presentation, what I'd like to do is just take a few minutes and focus specifically on that technique with you now. And I'm not calling it a meditation, I'm not calling it a prayer, I'm calling it a technique to harmonize the heart and the brain in a very, very precise way, based on the best science of the modern world and using techniques developed by some of our most ancient and cherished spiritual traditions. So there were 3 steps, and I'd like to briefly just talk you through each of the 3 steps, and let's do this together right now. So the first thing I'll invite you to do is to have both feet flat on the floor, not your legs crossed, for this reason. If your legs are crossed in any way, your awareness will go to the place where your legs are crossed, to that pressure point. So both feet flat on the floor, and I'm going to invite you to begin by closing your eyes, allowing your awareness to move from the outer world to the inner world, and gently touching your heart center. I'm doing the same right here. To allow your awareness to move from your mind into your heart. When you touch the heart center, your awareness will always go to the place where you feel that physical sensation. So if you gently touch your heart center, allow your awareness to move to this place. And this is the first step. The second step is to slow your breathing just a little bit slower than usual, whatever is comfortable for you. Because when you slow your breathing, you're sending a signal to your body that says, I am safe. I am safe. And gently slow your breath, maybe 5 to 6 seconds on the inhale. And pause. 5 to 6 seconds on the release. And pause. And continue breathing at that rate. Now these 2 steps allow you to focus in your heart center. The third step is what connects the heart and the brain together. And in this step, I invite you to feel the feeling. for you the feeling of gratitude or appreciation or care or compassion. If you can feel to the best of your ability any one or some combination of these four feelings, gratitude, appreciation, care, compassion, and hold the feeling as if it is coming from your heart where you are breathing and where you feel the touch. I'm going to do the same thing right here. And let's just take a few seconds and do this together. And the key is to hold the focus actively in your heart, not to relax, not to zone out, not to let go. This is an active focus in the human heart. And now if you'll take one more breath and inhale and pause. And then as you release, gently open your eyes. And if you can use this technique and maintain it for a minimum of 3 minutes, you can certainly do it longer. There are some people that do it 20 minutes, 30 minutes. With a minimum of 3 minutes to gain the benefits that I mentioned earlier, the increase in the DHEA, the decrease in the stress hormones. And you can do this as many times a day as you choose. People ask me all the time, when do I do this technique? My answer is that this is heart-brain coherence. Everything goes better with coherence. If you're going to do yoga, do this before you do your yoga. And do your yoga in a place of coherence. If you're a runner, do this before you run, and you can run from coherence. I'm a martial artist. I practice this before I begin martial arts. I'm a musician. I practice this before I begin my music. If you are having a conversation with another person, and it's very important that you are very clear and very objective, this will put you into a neutral space so that you are not so reactive in that conversation. So I'm sharing these examples. The key is you can do this, become coherent and balanced. Think of it this way. When you create heart-brain coherence, you're telling your body all systems are go. All systems go. And from this place, whatever it is that you're about to do, you will do with an even greater level of mastery. Thank you for sharing an exercise in heart-brain coherence with me today.